Welcome back, everybody, to Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3 Victory Century. I'm joined by my friend David. Say hello to everybody.
We're gonna do one make before here. Okay, let's see. We can see what you mean.
I think it would be big in America, assuming that the fan base is big enough, but I don't think it would penetrate the Eastern markets at all.
I guess.
Because right now, if you want to be super successful, you gotta be a worldwide success or appeal to China.
That is true.
Because the Chinese money is just that big.
Yeah, I can't deny that. Even though at this point Trump is like doing everything he can to break things off from China, or
which,
you know,
to be fair, that's not a bad thing. We don't necessarily want to be reliant on a foreign adversary.
I guess not, but still. Anyway, that's enough. We're not diving into any more politics.
Neptunia is the one series where we could do politics, but okay, we won't do it.
I'd rather not talk about politics.
Fair enough.
Politics at all.
Fair. Shit, I can't even talk about Neptunia lore. Okay, jokes aside. Okay, keep going with your storytelling.
You can talk about Neptunia all the time you want.
I'm just saying, jokingly. Keep going.
Let's see, what else? What else? I'm gonna talk about Marvel Rivals a bunch. I have thrown in my idea for the Ben 10. For a Ben 10 hero shooter, which I still think can work.
Part of me thinks that the Ben 10 hero shooter idea would have to be so mechanically strong that you pull in people off gameplay.
What do you mean by that?
Because part of why people were drawn into Marvel Rivals isn't because it's this like out of this world hero shooter. In fact, in terms of being a hero shooter, it's quite by the numbers. The reason it's so big is because of the Marvel IP. Don't get me wrong, the way it's being managed also helps a lot. But the truth of the matter is, Marvel Rivals isn't this groundbreaking, innovative idea in terms of how it's run or played. It has good gameplay, it's well managed, the characters are cool looking. There's your answer.
I guess, yeah. Even so, I still would like to see one.
Yeah, it's like, I would like to see a Neptunia hero shooter, but I also don't think it's a good idea to make one of those.
I don't even know how you... What, is there enough characters for it?
There's definitely enough characters to do it, and Mark II has enough characters for a whole ass screenshot that's just only characters on it. And also, a lot of the Neptunia cast used guns historically, so I think it'd be sick.
I'm afraid that. Would there still be any character they're allowed to use for a hero shooter?
That's the issue as well.
Yeah. But I still think they should do a Neptunia fighting king first.
Fair enough. The thing is, fighting games can be made really cheap.
Yeah, exactly, but it would sell a lot. At least I hope it would.
I don't think so. Because the Neptunia fans, for some reason, okay, I'm kind of part of this problem too. If the game isn't canon, the sales go to shit.
Well, they can find a way to make it canon. I mean, they made Silver the Fifth the canon.
And also, it would not be a good idea to release a Neptunia spin-off right now, because the fans have been so sick of freaking spin-offs. Considering there's more spin-offs than main series games, I can understand why.
That is true. There's only like 4 mainline series games.
4 mainline games, not counting remakes.
Exactly. So I guess it's true. The focus on any spin-off should be on hold, and also focus on making Neptunia 5 good.
Yeah, that thing needs to be spectacular, or the series is dead. Don't get me wrong.
It'll be until...
Keep going.
I wonder how long it'll be until we get any information on it.
No idea. No idea at all.
I'm just curious how they're gonna make what they're gonna do this time. The Neptunia 5. Come on, come on.
こっちんってされるの。そしたら B ごめんなさいってするの。
New Nep.
What the Okay, sorry. The dialogue was crazy. Iris Heart confirms that whenever Pishi misbehaves, either IF or Neptune smack her on the head and then force her to apologize.
Wow.
This is crazy, dude. But then again, it's the 80s, so that kind of behavior was normal.
違うよ。そこじゃな
I
いよ。
guess. Okay, we just know. Okay, all we know that it's gonna be revealed in 2025. That's all we know.
Yeah.
Considering, because I'm probably gonna be in August because that's the anniversary. So we'll see.
It's crazy to think that series is 15 years old.
Yeah.
はい作らばせる。いろいろ間違ってるわ。ピーコ。そんな汚い言葉を使っちゃいけません。
According to this, apparently it's been in development for 3 or 4 years at this point.
Good. That means they're taking their time with it. It's crazy to think that the last high-budget Neptunia game was V2 and V2R, though.
Yeah.
It was 10 fucking years ago. Every Neptunia game after has been low budget.
I'm still trying to find the scans for Famitsu where it was revealed. It said there was an illustration that resembles Starville, and I want to know what that means. But freaking, no matter what, I can't seem to find any scans for Famitsu.
Okay, you know what? Here's another topic. Talk about your love of Hoyoverse.
Okay.
What makes you tick? Why is it that I can't get into this at all, but you love it? Go.
I wish I knew the answer to that one for you, because clearly you need better taste.
Okay, then tell me why you love it. Go for it.
Okay, let's start off with the first game I played with Hoyoverse. Genshin Impact. This was the one I recently heard about. I had heard about from a friend, and how it looked, and actually I heard about it for a while, because people, at the time, people complained how it looked a lot like Breath of the Wild and such, which... Okay, people, come on. Breath of the Wild is not old open world games. You can get other fantasy open world. Come on, calm the fuck down. Anyways, Genshin Impact looked very interesting to me, and when I saw that it was free for PS4, I figured, what the heck, let's give it a shot. And there we go. Let's get into the world, and over the first opening cutscene, it literally shows us and our siblings fighting some unknown goddess. Our sibling getting captured, and we just get whisked away down to the world, crashing down with no powers. That's already a pretty interesting start. But later on, and then as we explore more of Genshin Impact, like it's very... This is a game that's very interesting for me for how this open world concept works. Like, you can basically just explore anything, anywhere. You can climb whatever, you can swim, charge ahead. There are dungeons you can find all over the map that you can go into for stuff, for gear. There are bosses all over. There are also bosses you can go and fight that if you beat them, you get items you need to level up characters. And I would have to say, I do find the story pretty interesting. Like with each new region we get, the story gets more and more interesting for me. Because like, at first we have us going against a dragon, which apparently is being poisoned, so we have to free it. Then to finding out who killed our god. Yes, we literally go to the new nation, and literally the first thing that happens, a god crashes into the ground and dies. And then it all leads to a giant battle against freaking water monsters. Where we have to drop a giant floating castle onto it. That's not even the crazy part that happens in that chapter. That'll have to be the guy who literally uses lightning and water to form into an armor and then shoots a giant whale at us. I'm going off the bridge here. Let me slow down a bit on here. basically what made Genshin Impact for me interesting for me was its art style, its open world dynamic, and also the characters. Now, I will admit, it's about the open world. It is also a gacha game. All Hoyoverse is known for gacha games, and I know this is a huge turnoff for people, which I don't blame them. Gacha games can be very what's the word I'm looking for?
Predatory.
I was gonna say exhausting.
Okay.
Especially considering you grind so much for characters you want, and then you go ahead and you keep grinding, you hope you get it, you see the golden globe of 5 stars, and already a standard you already have 5 of! Yeah, that's personal experience. Yeah, but granted, Genshin Impact is still an overall fun game that has very fun stuff happening. With each update, even after you complete the main story, there's always new events that are added that keep the game interesting and going on and going. You just always, after you beat the main story, you can just the next event could be you exploring a festival with the people you met. One where you have to explore new areas that are connected to the world, or even somewhere you can just hang out with characters, which is honestly pretty fun. Genshin Impact is already on its fifth nation, with at least one more coming before the end of the game. But I'm pretty sure it's good. Wouldn't be surprised they have more planned for Genshin Impact. Each character also has different ways of fighting. You're not just doing attacks and skills. They each have their own unique ways. You have characters who literally whose main method of battle is just using punching attacks, just jump high in the air and slam down. You have characters who are archers but can literally just turn their bows into blades that fight to close range. You have characters who literally gather up crystals to shoot major giant shotguns. Characters that punch, characters that shoot, characters that just freaking use the winds to create giant cyclones. Characters that summon giant meteors. Characters that literally summon the sword out of the chest. It's a lot. Each character, many of the characters are very unique and such. And that's just Genshin Impact. Hoyoverse has 2 more games that I play, starting off with Honkai Star Rail. Now, immediately off the bat, this game is not open world like Genshin Impact. It's more it's more like I don't know how to explain it, but it's a turn-based game so there's more strategy involved in it than in Genshin Impact, because you only have a team of 4 characters who you must control and figure out how to fight with them. So it's basically it's literally a turn-based RPG game with these characters. And as always, the story is still kind of interesting, and unlike Genshin Impact, this game is more sci-fi, so it has a different vibe to it, which is very unique for this game. But I do gotta say, I think I like the combat of this game more than Genshin Impact, because the strategies used in it can make it a lot of fun. Like the current team I'm using in the game has me boosting my characters a lot so they can make summons that can damage the enemy a whole bunch. Like literally, enemy team I find an enemy team, I go up against them, they die in like under a minute. It's that crazy. And also, the soundtrack for this game is beautiful. If the game doesn't have a good soundtrack, then it might still be fun, but I'm not sure about it. This game does not fail on the soundtrack. Literally, the music it plays for each scene, beautiful. And then we have the latest game, Zenless Zone Zero. I think of all of them, this one part is my favorite one. The way they do this for this for this game, it's more the art style and the animation is more fluid, more rubbery, which makes the characters even more dynamic and such. And the game is also not an open world, but it's more. I guess it's more akin to open zone, like in Frontiers-ish. You have your areas you can go ahead and explore, and then you have dungeons, which basically like the cyberspaces. And of course, it is a gacha, but these characters are a lot very fun to use. Literally, no one plays the same, and they each have unique ways of fighting. You have a giant bear who uses a freaking pillar to slam the guys. You have a robot girl who uses a baton stick that's electrified. You have a girl who literally just has flamethrowers and burns everything. You have a fox girl who uses a cursed sword to fight enemies. You have a freaking wolf man who just kicks with ice. You have a robot. You got a robot sharpshooter. You have a lot of characters in the game, and it's still going. The Hoyoverse games are, I'll admit, they may not be for everyone. I will say that, but I do think they're at least worth a try for you, for people.
Do you want to know something funny?
What?
We're still in cutscenes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How long have we been talking?
An hour?
Oh my god. Is this gonna be another cutscene episode?
Hello? Hear me? There's no way, dude.
Is this going to be a cutscene episode, isn't it?
I want to play my game, dude.
Tell me about it. Hopefully this isn't a problem with the next game.
Dude, I think I dead serious forgot how long these cutscenes were. I really think I did. I don't remember them being this long, dude.
It's just been an hour of cutscenes?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Keep going.
What are we talking about now?
They're trying to invade the Hyperdimension.
Who's
Rei Ryghts.
they? Oh,
And
of course,
Cror.
right.
Okay, back to the conversation. Go.
Look, I do think the Horrorverse game at least should be given a try. The games are completely free, so long as you don't wait into the gacha. I don't pay for the gacha. Everything I've ever gotten for I just completely grinded for free. I've never once paid money for gachas. I'm not that desperate for characters. Especially since you also have to sometimes you also have to buy weapons for them too, which that's a different story. But really, I do recommend trying to get the game out at least once. At least Zendas. Zendas is definitely one I think you will like the most. The game is still currently going with it's still the newest game of Hoyoverse, so we'll see how it goes on from now. But Genshin and Star Rail are going strong too, so I'm sure Zendas will stay strong as well. So we'll see how it goes from here. An hour of freaking cutscene. What the hell is this game? What? Is that something?
No, I'm in awe as well. Dude, I think this playthrough has been more cutscenes than gameplay.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
And I have over 120 episodes of this series.
Yeah. What's the... Okay. So how come you wouldn't play the game? Like, what was your reason for not playing the Hoyo voice, like,
Dude, a second I found out it was gacha, I just said, nah, I don't even care that there's free-to-play elements, I'm fine.
I suppose that is fair.